Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to Shades Tube. All right, y'all. Y'all know I'm not gonna stay on camera, okay? That's just point blank, okay? Because I be like, already told you guys. But anyway, welcome to Shades Tube. I don't even think I had my mic unmuted. I don't know for sure when I did the countdown. Maybe I should do the countdown again because I don't even think I had the mic muted. But anyway, you saw it on the screen, so I'm not gonna go over that again. But welcome to Shades Tube. Happy Wednesday. Today is January the 4th, 2023. And I came in today because I really want to stay on schedule with the days that I have marked out to do my lives. I got a couple, like an hour to do this live. So I'm going to go ahead and get it over with and spend a little time with you guys. Thank you to everybody who's watching my video in the bushes. Thanks to whoever come into my chat. Thank you to all my new subbies and thank you to all my subbies that's been with me from day one. Y'all don't forget the thumbs up, to leave a comment if you like, and to share this video. Today, y'all, I'm coming right at you guys with news, recent news, okay? We're going to go with some recent news that happened within the last couple of days or even today, all right? I don't even hear my music in the background. Let me see if I can turn it up just a little bit. Let me first say, though, yesterday when I was reading a couple articles and stuff, I was cracking up, okay, but I wasn't laughing at the stuff that I was reading. What I was laughing about is that, like when I was reading about the narcissistic person or behavior, I was laughing about it because it brought back like flashbacks, okay, of something that I experienced, last year, and I was just amazed at how I did not recognize certain things. That's what I was laughing about. So y'all forgive me for that. Usually I don't laugh, but it was just funny when I was thinking about it at the same time while I was reading. Okay. All right. I still do not hear that music in the background. Let me see. Oh, there it is right there. But I'm about to turn it down some because it's too high. Okay, but before we go off with the news, I know people are at work or whatever the case is, but like I always say, they can watch this video later because that's just how it goes when you're doing YouTube videos. All right, but let me look at this little poll thing that I did on my page and see what everybody said. But I'm gonna go over it again because it'll be up for I guess I don't know if I did this on a 24-hour timeline or if it will stay up the entire time or if YouTube just automatically controls that. But anyway, so far these are the questions that I asked, guys. I was like, boy, I cannot. The one I actually want to go over with is, let's see, because I want more people to vote. So let me just read this right here, what I said. When I asked the question, would you put your freedom in jeopardy to steal a large sum of cash? Everybody who voted no. Okay. So no has 100%. No one checked yes. Okay. No one. So far, that's pretty good because I don't understand why people steal money, from others or from companies or whatever and risk their freedom if they get caught. I don't understand that. I mean, I know people like to be rich and have the things that they want and be able to buy things for their families, but stealing is not the way to go. And I'm glad that I do see such a good outcome so far with this question. Okay. Let's see if I can bring it up because I never ever. Okay, let's see. Okay, I asked people, would you date a narcissistic woman or man? Once again, everybody so far voted no. And I can honestly understand why, because narcissistic people are very, very hard to deal with. Okay. They're so controlling, they want everything their way. So I honestly feel good about this too. You know, the next question I asked was, do you think it's right for a man to hit his woman back if she slaps him? So far, once again, everybody said no. Okay. And like I said yesterday, like I was stressing last night, I don't care if a woman does slap you or whatever the case is, as long as she's not physically harming you in a fact where it's putting your life in jeopardy or causing you like bodily harm, I don't see why a man would hit a woman back when he could just restrain her or put her out or whatever he needs to do besides hitting her. Okay, so I'm glad to see that. The next question was, do you believe parenting style plays a role in a child growing up narcissistic? Everybody said, let's see. Well, you know what? Everybody said yes, they do believe that. Okay. No one said no. Everybody believes that parenting style plays a role in children growing up narcissistic. I think I said last night, I don't necessarily agree with that because you can have a good parenting style and your child can still grow up and be narcissistic, because I actually believe that behavior is something like some sort of mental condition going on. Now, I do believe that parents can play a role in not, seeking help for their children if they do believe that they are suffering from mental illness or mental problems or whatever the case is. I think a parent's job is to check their children out if they notice certain unusual or behavior. Okay. What was the next question? I don't know if that was all the question. I may have to go to, let me go to my actual YouTube page, guys, because I tell you, sometimes when I be screenshotting stuff, I don't get the entire thing. So I'm gonna go to it on my phone and see. Let's see. Why do they always put me in incognito? I didn't turn that on. Let me just do this. I think they do that automatically. Okay, let's see. Because I'm signed in on YouTube on my desktop, and then I'm signed on my phone. So I guess they got a problem with that. I don't know. So okay. So everybody say yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see if I got all of the questions. Okay, I think that was all of the questions, guys. I think I read everything. Yeah. So far everything is looking pretty good. I'm gonna leave that poll up for a little longer to just see how people think. A lot of people say stuff and they don't really mean it, but hopefully everybody who checked whatever they checked, they meant what they checked. You know what I'm saying? So far it looks good, and I'll come back with you guys on Friday to tell you if it changes or whatever else. But yeah, it's a trip. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and go over the news because I don't have all afternoon. Okay. Um, Wait. Okay, here we go. Okay, you guys remember the guy who murdered the college students back in, I think, November, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, well, anyway, they have shocking video shows cop laughing and joking with Bryan Kohberger during traffic stop days before quadruple murder arrest. Okay, but let me tell you about it first. Bryan Kohberger seemed cool as a cucumber when a police officer pulled him over in his white Hyundai Elantra during his cross-country road trip 15 days before he was arrested for allegedly killing 4 University of Idaho students. Body cam footage was released on Tuesday, showing the moment an Indiana State Police trooper approached his vehicle, but Kohberger didn't appear panicked. Instead, the accused killer joked and laughed with the officer. RadarOnline.com has learned. The footage is dated December the 15th, roughly 2 weeks before the FBI arrested him at his family's home in Pennsylvania. In the clip, the cop was seen walking up to the passenger side of Kohberger's dirty vehicle. Why did they have to put that in here? This is why I be laughing when I read these articles, where the alleged killer and his father greeted the officers. It's hard to hear the audio as cars are passing by Kohberger's parked vehicle, but the PhD student didn't look too alarmed when the law enforcement officer approached the vehicle. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Okay. Kohberger actually appeared annoyed at first, revealing that a separate cop had already pulled them over for following too closely. The police officer let the father-son duo off with a warning, but not before joking about their long drive ahead. When asked where they were headed, Kohlberger and his father revealed they were driving from Washington State to Pennsylvania. The PhD student was studying criminology at Washington State University in Pullman, Washington, and traveling home for the holidays. That's a long haul. Are you guys scared of airplanes? The trooper joked before telling Kohlberger and his father to have a safe trip. Officials revealed that Officials revealed they didn't know other officers were on the hunt for a white Hyundai Elantra that was seen fleeing near the Moscow, Idaho crime scene around the time of the murders. As RadarOnline.com revealed, Kohlberger was arrested on December the 30th for the murders of Kaylee G. 21, Madison M. 21, Zaina K. 20, and Ethan C. 20. The four students were stabbed to death as they slept in an off-campus home on November the 13th between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Childhood best friends Kaylee and Maddie were asleep in the same bed on the third floor when they were fatally attacked. Xana and her boyfriend Ethan were on the second floor. Two other roommates slept through the murders and were not harmed. On Tuesday, Kohlberger waived his extradition rights in a Pennsylvania courthouse. He was ordered to head back to Idaho within 10 days, where he faces four first-degree murder charges. Kohlberger's public defender revealed he plans to fight the charges. He believes he's going to be exonerated. That's what he believes. Those were his words, the lawyer said. He also revealed that Kohlberger's family is in his corner, stating that they don't believe it to be Brian. They can't believe this. They're obviously shocked. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all see the video in a second, but let me read some comments. So some people say shocking, right? So he has been charged but not convicted. The officer has every right to talk to people. If more talk and listen, we would have less crime. Somebody said keep that same energy when it's a person of color. Okay. Okay, somebody said you just never know who's evil and demonic until they do something to reveal themselves. I heard that. Okay, let's see. I don't want to read no more racist stuff. Okay. Well, I am going to read this one. He said if he had darker skin, he would have tried fighting the cop in the street over the warning, while Dad filmed the last half and claimed the cop was racist. Okay. Let's see. Somebody else said, but he didn't have darker skin and went off to brutally murder four innocent college students. Somebody said, so true. Okay. Now they arguing back and forth over that comment. But anyway, so that's some of the people's comment. Let me show you guys this video. You probably won't be able to hear it very well, but I just told you what happened. And everything in this video is protected by the Fair Use Act of 1976 that allows us to use certain information and news or whatever to give criticism, opinions for teaching, educational, research reasons. And it's protected by the 1976 Copyright Fair Use Act. All of that will be below like always, okay? This video is coming from Twitter right now, but I think it was originally shared on RadarOnline.com. Let me show y'all. Okay, y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Okay. So here we go. Yeah, the car is dirty. It's filthy.
You guys did? Yeah. So, you guys stopped by a trooper? We don't have any SUVs. It was a county guy. Was it like a black SUV? Yeah. Okay. All right. He saw you guys following too closely? Okay. Today? going to give you guys another ticket or warning if you just got stopped. Just make sure you give yourself plenty of room, okay? So like I said, it's all about how fast you're going, okay? So if you're going 10 miles an hour, you only need one car. Or if you're going, so speaking of your 7, if you're going 7 miles an hour, you need 7 cars. Yeah. That's the easy way to explain that. Yeah. It's really, it's if you're in the B&B plan, it says change my set. All right. You guys have a safe trip. Where y'all headed? Thank you so much for the time. Where y'all headed to?
I hate that they got this camera going down to the door.
Where? Yeah, it's a long haul.
Or whatever part of that car it is.
All right, well, hey, peace out, safe trip. Thank you, sir.
Well. He didn't know he was talking to a murderer. Didn't know. And he wouldn't know, I guess, But yeah, just wanted you guys to see the video. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think that the cops should have known? And I mean, just what do you think about that? I mean, I don't know what to say because, like I said before, if the cop didn't know, I mean, he just acting normal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure he didn't know because if he knew, he would have been arresting the dude. But it just shows us. It just shows you guys that you can't trust people. You never know who you may be talking to. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next story. Let's see. So a funeral home owner was accused of selling body parts of dead people. Okay, she just got 20 years in prison, and that's good that she got 20 years. That's ridiculous, okay? Let me go ahead and tell you guys the story. A Colorado funeral home operator accused of illegally selling body parts and giving clients fake ashes was sentenced to 20 years in prison Tuesday by a federal court judge. Let's clap our hands to that. That's damn ridiculous. I mean, people would do anything for money. Megan Hess received the maximum sentence after pleading guilty to mail fraud in November under a plea agreement in which other charges against her were dropped, federal prosecutors said. U.S. authorities said that on dozens of occasions, Hess and her mother, Shirley Cock, I think that's how you say that, who also pleaded guilty to mail fraud, transferred bodies or body parts to third parties for research without families' knowledge. U.S. District Judge Christine Arguello in Grand Junction also sentenced Cook on Tuesday to 15 years in prison. Arguello sentenced the pair after victims testified about the pain they suffered under the scheme. Hess, 48, and Cook, 69, Cook is her mom, operated the Sunset Mesa Funeral Home in the western city of Montrose. They were arrested in 2020 and charged with 6 counts of mail fraud and 3 counts of illegal transportation of hazardous material. A grand jury indictment said that from 2010 through 2018, Hess and Cook offered to cremate bodies and provide the remains to the families at a cost of $1,000 or more, but many of the cremations never occurred. Hess created a nonprofit organization in 2009 called Sunset Mesa Funeral Foundation as a body broker service, doing business as a donor service, authorities said. On dozens of occasions, Hess and Cook transferred bodies or body parts to third parties for research without families' knowledge, according to the U.S. Justice Department. The transfers were done through Sunset Mesa Funeral Foundation, and donor services and families were giving ashes that were not those of their loved ones, authorities said. Hess and Cook also shipped bodies and body parts that tested positive for or belonged to people who died from infectious diseases, including HIV and hepatitis B and C, despite certifying to buyers that the remains were disease free, authorities said. Wow. Hess attorney Ashley Petitray told the court Tuesday Hess was motivated by a desire to advance medical research. Sure, she was motivated by that money. Assistant United States Attorney Tim Neff scoffed at the argument. 8 years of repeated conduct of this nature is all the court needs to know about her history and character, Neff said. Cook said during the sentencing hearing, I acknowledge my guilt and take responsibility for my actions. I'm very sorry for harm I caused you and your families. Hess declined to address the court. A victim restitution hearing was scheduled for March. So CBS News reported that state regulators had received complaints of wrongdoing at the facility, but state law doesn't allow them to enter a funeral home unless there are criminal charges. Wow. Representatives Matt Soper and Dylan Roberts said they plan to change that. One thing that I heard over and over from the families is it was like a second death, Soper told the station. It just kind of hits your gut, Soper said. You can't believe that body brokering, selling body parts, chopping up body parts, giving people concrete. There are not things you hear about in the United States of America. So she got 20 years. Okay, some of the comments are, if you do the crime, then you pay for the time. You pay your time. Was it all about the dollars? Maybe if she had done the right thing, maybe she wouldn't be going to prison. When will we learn that two wrongs don't make it right? I know I don't care about what she say. I believe she did it for the money, point blank. That's my opinion. I believe she did it for the money. Do you guys think she did it for the money, or she was trying to advance research like she claimed? Somebody else said they were motivated by the greed for money, her and her mom. Her mom got 15 years and the daughter got 20. The alleged research companies are also guilty of theft by deception and abuse of corpse, and they should be charged as well. Shame on all of them. If they knew that the lady was doing that, if they didn't know, I don't see why they would be charged, because they do buy body parts when you donate. If you push the donor part on your card of your driver's license. So if they knew that the lady was doing this illegally, then yeah, they should be charged. But if they did not know that, why would they be charged? Somebody said body farms, they should be regulated so that they only receive donated bodies. Right. Somebody said, this is terrible. She needs to get life sentence for this. My godmother is signed up for a body donation program. She even signed up for military explosion. What is that? This was about profit. She is a horrible person to profit off the dead like this. I hope she gets a longer sentence. Yeah, somebody said, I took myself off any organ or body donor list because of this type of crime. I did too. Somebody said organs are not harvested for recipients at the mortuary. They are harvested at the hospital while the person is kept alive by artificial means. And years ago, a doctor was arrested and convicted for body harvesting. It involved, among other deceased people, blank of Masterpiece Theater. Okay. Yeah, that's a trip, y'all. That's sad. That is really sad. Somebody said, did she do the same thing to any of her family's remains? Probably did. Who knows? Somebody said she needs more than 20 years because it's so disrespectful to the family and the dead. Yeah, I think 20 years is a lot, because she what? I forgot how old she is. Let's see. She is 48. So 48, 50, she'll be 68 when she gets out of jail, unless she gets out on what? Probation or something like that, or parole or whatever. Parole, unless she gets out on parole. And her mom is 69, so now she'll be 80. No, she'll be 69, 79, 85, somewhere around that age when she gets out. So, if they even make it to those ages. So I think 20 years is good, and hopefully neither one gets out on parole or anything else. They need to serve them entire 20 and 15 years because that's disgusting. And she did it so long. She did it from 2010 all the way up until 2018. So she knew exactly what she was doing. I still say she was doing it for the money, not no research stuff. She claims, people would say anything to get out of trouble. I know it was the money. Like I was talking about yesterday, some people would do anything for that cash. And then when they get caught, they want to cry like a baby because they don't want to go to prison. But if you do certain crimes and stuff, you should be ready to go to prison because you're going to get caught now or later, point blank. And even if you don't get caught, by the police or whatever the case is, remember, God sees everything. So you're still going to pay for it. So I don't know why people do all these weird things in this world today. And to prey upon people who are dead is disgusting. Okay, period. It's very disgusting. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next article, guys. Okay, let's see. So that football player, I guess that's the football player, right, that collapsed. Let me read his story, okay, because everybody probably interested in that, right? All right, let's see here. Hold on for a minute, guys. Okay, so Uncle says Damar. Hold on for a minute. Let me see something. Hold on. All right, sorry guys. Okay, so Uncle says Damar Hamlin's heart stopped twice. On September the 19th, 2021, Miami Gardens, Florida, USA, Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin walks off the field after the game against the Miami Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium. Okay, the uncle of Damar spoke with various reporters on Tuesday to share an encouraging update about his nephew, as well as a few sobering details. Dorian Glenn, who is Hamlin's uncle, told Bills reporter Matt Perino and other reporters that Damar has some lung damage. The encouraging update is that Hamlin only needed 50% oxygen on Tuesday after needing 100% oxygen on Monday. So that's good. Glenn added that doctors have Hamlin on his stomach to take pressure off the safety's lungs. According to Glenn, Hamlin's heart stopped twice on Monday night. The defensive back's heart stopped on the field, which is something the Buffalo Bills had confirmed in their statement on the situation. The second time Hamlin's heart stopped was after the 24-year-old safety arrived at the hospital. Wow, he's so young. His heart had went out, so they had to resuscitate him twice. They resuscitated him on the field before they brought him to the hospital, and then they resuscitated him a second time when they got him to the hospital, Glenn told CNN. Glenn told CNN that he was watching the game at home in Pittsburgh with Hamlin's little brother. They all became alarmed and then inconsolable after seeing what happened to their relative. They drove from Pittsburgh to Cincinnati to be with Hamlin. Hamlin spent the night in intensive care at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. He remains in critical condition. Okay. Okay, so they updated this information and said a more recent update indicated the information about Hamlin being resuscitated twice was not 100% true. The Post uncle says Damar Hamlin's heart stopped twice. Appeared first on Larry Brown Sports. Okay, so I guess they made a mistake with some of the reporting. Somebody said, "This is so sad, Damar. I pray that God heal your body. Keep pushing. God got you, man. Number 3, strong. Praying for you. Prayers are constantly going up." Somebody else said, "God is showing up and showing out. This too shall pass. God's grace and mercy is sufficient. He's already healed. In Jesus' name, amen." Somebody else said, "I can't imagine what his family is going through. And more importantly, him. I send nothing but prayers and love to them all. I have been incredibly moved how so many people have come together and prayed for Damar." Okay. So, yeah, I send my prayers to Damar and his family as well. Hopefully he pulls through and gets back, to normal and everything is okay. So my prayers go out to him and his family. All right. So, yeah. So that's the update on Damar. Okay. So the next news article that I want to talk about is this gay adult film star Sean Wolf, who just died at age 35. So if y'all be watching porno, y'all may know who this is. Okay, I don't know who he is, but I saw the article and read it, and so I thought it was interesting to know this. Okay, and my condolences go out to his family and friends and fans, and rest in peace to him as well. Okay, so gay adult film star Sean Wolf dead at 35. His death was revealed in a post to Facebook by his grieving mom. Oh. Gay adult film star Sean Wolf has died of a reported drug overdose. The death of Wolf, whose real name was Sean Paul Bertrand Jr., was revealed last week in a heartfelt Facebook post by his mother, Valerie Relner. Bertrand was 35. "We are completely devastated at the overwhelming loss in our lives, in our family, in our world." Relner posted to Facebook, "There are no words, just broken hearts and endless tears of sadness and grief." Okay. So she said her son was an accomplished swimmer, lover of photography, animals, and everything nature. Okay. So let's see. She said that he died from a drug overdose at the home of someone she did not know and whose location was unknown to her. She also revealed he was staying at the Bailey Boucher House in Seattle, Washington, which provides services and housing for people living with HIV and other chronic conditions. It was not immediately clear why Wolf was residing at Bailey Boucher or Boucher. She also asked for the public's help in retrieving her son's clothing and other personal items with no question asked. So they must have took it. That's sad. Yeah, somebody must have took it. Let me see what the comments say. People, at the end of the day, this is the man who has passed away tragically. He was someone's son, brother, uncle, and to them, it's a life gone too early. We need to be aware of what we are saying at times because anything can happen to us tomorrow. Anything can happen to us. Tomorrow is not promised to you, nor is the rest of today. Think about that before you go on condemning someone's lifestyle. That's why I have no comment, okay? Point taken. But on the other hand, that is exactly why we need to walk in the light and be ready, living each day as our last. Rest in peace. Okay. Somebody else said, really tired of the racist, sexist media having the need to point out color or sexual preference for clickbait. Rest in peace. Just wish the media didn't need so desperately to point out you're gay. Somebody said, well, this dude promoted his gayness. Mom sure has. Okay. So somebody else says, so her gay son offs himself. And first thing mom does is run to social media to post about it. I think I understand why the guy was so messed up now. I don't agree with that. Sometimes people post stuff on social media just to let people know and basically to make themselves feel better because other people start, giving their condolences and and talking to them, and that may make them feel better. I don't know why people always think people do stuff for attention. Now, granted, some people do do certain things on social media for attention, but I just think that she just did it for sympathy and just to let everybody know, what happened, and just so people can comfort her, point blank. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. Apparently, a lot of people in the comments needed someone to feel better than, with their judgment, dis- disgusted ASS opinions. I guess that's what she mean. Very distasteful. Okay. Well, like I say well, rest in peace to the guy, and my condolences to his parents, his family, friends, and fans. Point blank. All right. All right, y'all. Let's go on to the next story. So, a police officer in Louisiana was charged with neglect, homicide, after a high speed pursuit crash that killed two teenage girls. Okay, let's read that story. All of these articles are coming from Newsbreak, okay, newsbreak.com. Okay, y'all, my butt be just messing up. A Louisiana police officer was charged with neglect, homicide, after he crashed into a vehicle carrying three teenagers while in pursuit of a suspect in a different vehicle during a high-speed chase, according to the district attorney for the 18th Judicial District of Louisiana. Adidas Police Department officer David Cawthron, 42, was arrested on New Year's Day in connection with the crash that killed Carolyn Gill, 16, and Maggie Dunn, 17. A statement from District Attorney Tony Clayton says Maggie's brother, Liam Dunn, was also in the vehicle. It is in critical condition. Wow. Cawthron is facing 2 counts of neglect, homicide, and 1 count of negligent injury in connection, and that's actually negligent homicide, and 1 count of negligent injury in connection with the fatal crash, according to Clayton. The crash happened on New Year's Eve in the town of Brusly, about 7 miles south of Baton Rouge. Clayton said Cawthron was in pursuit of a man, Tyquell Zanders, 24, accused of stealing a car when he ran a red light and crashed into the vehicle carrying the three teens. CNN is attempting to reach Zanders. It is unclear if he has obtained an attorney. Meanwhile, the suspect Cawthron was pursuing was eventually arrested and charged in West Baton Rouge with 2 counts of manslaughter in connection to the crash, Clayton says. My office will conduct a thorough investigation of the case, including analyzing all police unit dash camera and officer camera footage, communication with the officer in interviews with witnesses, Clayton said in a statement Tuesday. Sirens and police vehicles do not give an officer the authority to cut through a red light. They must slow down or come to a complete stop when human life is in danger. Clayton added that this office will present the case to a grand jury. A statement from Brusly High School said Maggie Dunn was in the 11th grade while Carolyn Gill was in the 10th grade. Both girls were members of the high school cheerleading squad, according to a Facebook post. As we mourn the tragic deaths of Maggie Dunn and Carolyn Gill, please keep their families, friends, and the BHS community in your thoughts and prayers. Their enthusiasm and bright smiles will be missed more than can be imagined. A statement from Brusly High School cheerleading says. Cawthron's bond has been set at $100,000 and he remains in jail, according to Clayton. No attorney information for Cawthron is available at this time. The Adidas Police Department would not comment on Cawthron's arrest following a request from CNN. Let's see. Wow. Okay. So some people in the comments said this. Let's make sure the guy who stole the car is charged with homicide and grand theft auto as well. If not for his illegal activities, the police have no one to chase. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, they said the police are required to stop at the red light, and watch out for cars and stuff. So the police should have done that. Stopped, looked, waited, and then continue on chasing after the suspect. I mean, it was just what he just stole a car or something. Okay, you don't risk other people's lives to catch a criminal. Period. Even if the criminal gets away, you can always they'll find him. Trust me. So yeah, that's why the police is being charged because he should have stopped. He should have followed directions. And yeah, they did charge the suspect as well. Okay, somebody said it was the officer's negligence that killed these children. Let's not pass the blame here, and I agree. Just proves that high-speed chases endanger the public, and no matter the severity of the situation, it's not worth innocent people dying, especially kids. So I hope he learns, and all law enforcement learns from this. Somebody said murderers can't be allowed to just go wild. That's more of a risk. The thing is that no, they can't. But at the same time, if you're a police officer and you're chasing behind a car, right? You should still stop and obey the rules. Okay, stop at the red light. Make sure no cars are coming or people are crossing the street. You still got your siren on, so they should be stopping. And then once you make sure it's clear, then you go out. Okay, you don't just go run out, running behind somebody, because eventually they're gonna catch the dude anyway, and plus they can call for backup. Okay. Somebody else said that's bullshit. Our officer laid their life on line for us. Nowadays, people pay no attention to red lights or sirens. They just they just think they have the right to carry on. Please, it's just that some people have their music up very loud and don't hear them or see them. Okay, point blank. I wish these people would stop making excuses. Thing is like this: the cop should have followed protocol to stop at the daggone light, the red light, and see if cars are coming. Okay, before he finished pursuing this suspect. Okay, and then if he would have did that, then those girls would still be alive. Okay, the cop ran the light without looking to see if cars were coming. I mean, he could run the light, but he should have stopped first. He should have done exactly what they told him to do, what they teach them to do in the academy. Stop at the red damn light. Okay, make sure nobody is coming, and then you finish chasing out the car or whatever. Point blank, and that's why he's charged. And if nobody don't like it, it's too bad. Just like the suspect was charged, in which he should be, because if he wouldn't have been doing what he was doing, it would never have been a chase in the first place. Okay, so they all need to be charged, point blank. And maybe other cops will listen and start doing what they need to do, point blank. Okay. So what do you guys think? Do you think the cops should be charged or not? Okay, like they said, the cop should have stopped at the red light or stopped at the light to check to make sure oncoming traffic or people are not crossing the street. And then after that, he should finish pursuing the suspect. Or do you think the cop had the right just to go through the light and the girl should have heard the siren and saw the flashing lights and stopped? What do you think? And do you think the cops should be charged or not? Remember, two or three girls are dead. Okay. And my condolences to the families. Rest in peace to the victims. And my condolences to their friends. And rest in peace. What? Okay. So let me read this story to y'all. This just came up. Okay. This is ridiculous. I don't know why people get animals and really don't want them. Okay. How long have I been on here? For 45 minutes. Okay. A man was caught on video tossing a dog at Riverside County cell phone tower. A man, this is from KTL A News. A man is being sought after being seen on video abandoning a dog at a cell phone tower in Riverside County last month. The incident happened in the Winchester area when the man was seen picking up a dog and hurling it over a tall fence topped with razor wire, according to the Riverside County Department of Animal Service. Let's see what this area looked like. The video shows the man standing next to the dog before tossing him over and walking away. The dog is later seen walking to the front of the fence, watching the man walk away. Maintenance workers alerted the agency after finding the dog and caring for it at the scene less than 2 hours after the animal had been abandoned. Workers told a responding animal service officer the dog was very thirsty and provided the animal 3 bottles of water. Oh, that's sad. So now the dog is up for adoption. Let me show you what the dog looked like. Why would you wait? Shit. This phone is so sensitive, guys. Let me show y'all. That's the little cute little doggy. Okay, now he's up for adoption. Okay, because KO, the 8-year-old pit bull mix, is microchip, officials were able to identify his owner and have made multiple attempts to find him at his Temecula address. The owner, Robert Jr., 30, no longer lives at the address, and the number provided for the chip is not allowing incoming calls, officials said. We are now moving forward with seeking the arrest warrant because this person needs to be held accountable for such a horrible act of willful abandonment, Animal Services Commander Josh Sisler said in a news release. We are confident the man in the video is the owner of the dog. It is just shocking to see this act. It's a small miracle the dog did not suffer serious injuries from the razor wire or from such a high drop. KO was examined for injuries and is being cared for at the shelter in Jarampur Valley. I don't never pronounce that right, but yeah. Veterinarian staff also treated his eyes for mucus discharge. They renamed the dog Ken and is available for adoption or transfer to one of the county's partner rescue. Oh, so he just threw his little dog over the little Riverside County cell phone tower, huh? So he just hurled him over a tall fence topped with razor wire. So at least he didn't let the dog get cut. That's sad. So somebody said he is a cruel person to do this. This poor dog was taken to the shelter and put on. Oh, he is not. I'm not even going to read that stupid. They just told you that the dog is up for adoption, or clearly if they don't get the dog adopted, they're going to transfer the dog over to another shelter that they put the dogs at to be adopted, by somebody. And hopefully he does get adopted. And that owner, my God, this is the dude right here. This is sad. Picking up the dog, throwing him over this tall fence. Some people do weird stuff. Why couldn't he just take the dog to the shelter? That's sad. I bet you the dog. I bet the dog was all sad and didn't understand what was going on. Why do people do such crazy stuff? If you don't want your animal, just take the animal to a shelter. They also have shelters where they find the dog, at home, and they don't kill the dog. Why do people do such crazy stuff? That is crazy. Okay, let's read the next one, y'all. That's tripped out. Let's see. So I think this is the last article, guys. And this is about, this is actually celebrity news, okay? Angela Simmons is dating Yo Gotti. Okay. I just want to tell you guys that just in case you follow her or whatever the case is. Like yesterday, I did not know Chili was with dating Matthew Lawrence. And I definitely didn't know that Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti are dating. Okay. So in 2015, let me see if I can read this right. The rapper proclaimed his love for Simmons in his song Down in the DM. Okay. Years after Yo Gotti proclaimed his love for Angela Simmons in his hit song Down in the DM, his patience paid off. Over the weekend, the couple confirmed their relationship by sharing sweet photos together on social media. Okay, Simmons, 35, shared a series of shots from an elegant photo shoot with a rapper with the rapper in a Rolls Royce, where she's wearing a black sparkly gown and he's in an all black suit. You are all I need and more, the businesswoman captioned the post. In a follow up, she shared a photo from inside the car where Yo Gotti, 41, is pouring champagne into her glass. Meanwhile, on her Instagram stories, she wrote, happier than ever on a black background. In a post of his own, Yo Gotti, his real name is Mario Mims, shared a video where he's scanning her outfit as he says, Happy New Year, you're looking good. He captioned the post, ain't lost a crush since high school. So let me show y'all. I guess this is it right here. I don't know what it is. Let me show you the video, y'all. She looks cute though. They both look cute. And they're all black. They both look cute, y'all. Okay. They look cute. I'm gonna get some copyright claims. Let's show another picture of them. Here's another picture of them, y'all. Look. They look super cute right there. You can see it. I'm gonna start putting the stuff up on my actual page, on this live like some people do. It just takes so much and I'm always rushing. That's them in the car, looking cute. That's him holding the umbrella. That dress is nice. And these pictures are on Instagram anyway, guys, if y'all want to check it out. They are on Instagram. All right, so yeah, congratulations to them. Let me see what the comments say. They have a power couple look. It seems very loving, peaceable, and genuine. I hope they grow older together in love. Somebody said, congratulations, Gotti and Angela. Hopefully everything works out. I see it's a lot of internet hate on here, so they must be doing something right. I ain't never seen Gotti attach himself to no woman. So sometimes when you want someone you question on, you get them. Somebody said the best relationship is the ones that are on the low, so the devil can't get in between them, especially now that this world is all about gossiping and social media lies for views and attention. Keep it gutter and low key. Y'all have a strong chance of making it last forever. Take back where it all started and originated from in the DM. People say people don't even know them and placing judgment on them. Have you ever spoken to either of them? Do you know their true character or what you see on TV? He has his own money and she has legacy money. Sounds good to me. Why people just can't wish others well with a new chapter in their lives. Somebody else said, you don't know them either. Okay, you guys are too caught up in people's lives that are famous. Who cares? The thing is, the reason why people are caught up is because they are famous. Y'all stop hating. If you are famous and you're on TV or whatever, good and daggone well, they're going to talk about you because you are a celebrity, point blank. I don't know why people be tripping out about all that type of stuff. You look, regular people are stars too. However, everybody don't see regular people on TV, on the news, in videos and things like that. So they're not going to really be paying attention to them. Only they're like friends, maybe their relatives, friends, and people like that would pay attention to regular people. But stars, because they're on TV, they're in the limelight, everybody's going to see them and know them. So that's why they make a big difference about celebrities. It's not that they're better than us because everybody's the same, but they are on TV or in the limelight. So they're going to talk about them to bring in views, to make money off of them. Besides, people on YouTube do the same thing. They talk about celebrities to bring in people to their pages, okay? To watch their videos on YouTube. So people do this anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why everybody be jealous about celebrities getting all this limelight on TV, the news, newspaper, or whatever. When they die, when they do something, That's what they do. That's what they do. That's how they sell magazines. That's how they get you to go click on articles and to talk about them on YouTube and blase, blase. Y'all stop hating. Congratulate. Somebody says she old and no one wants, so another leftover woman settle for a man she never wanted. Old. She's not old at 35. Okay. That's crazy. He must be 15, 16, 18, or 20 because 35 is not old. That is crazy. And somebody said, please learn English. Somebody else said, you need to stop drinking all that haterade. Make sure you have a good relationship. Blessings to them both. We all want love. Okay. And this is funny. Talk about she old at 35. And that's good. He waited 7 years for her to be his prize. And y'all can't even wait 30 days or 90, 60, or 120. Y'all be rushing and stuff. He waited 7 years, y'all. And y'all, some of these men and women be rushing people into relationships and stuff and can't even wait. You know, patience is good to have. Okay. Anybody who rush through stuff, a lot of times that mess don't last. Go research that. People who meet people and hook up with them and be married in a couple of weeks or a couple of months, I'm telling you, those relationships usually don't last. They usually don't last because you can't fall in love with nobody in no 1 month or no 2 months, and certainly not in 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. I hate when I talk to a dude and we've only been talking for a couple of weeks and they start talking about he loves somebody. How the hell do you love me? We don't even know each other. Okay. We don't even know each other. How do you love me? That's crazy. And I don't know why people rush through relationships when they first meet somebody and try to jump into everything so fast and then wonder why problems happen. Stop rushing, y'all. Take your time when you meet people. Damn, you are not in love with everybody you meet and you only been knowing them a couple of weeks, not even a couple of months. Half of y'all, if something major happened, you're not even going to stick with the person you claim you love, in love with. You're not even going to stick with that person. Go through some real trauma or go through some real issues like financial issues where you get broke or you lose your job and see how many of these people be with you. Or go through some health trauma and see how many people will be with you. Okay. When you find real love, you're going to know it. Okay. You're not going to rush through it because if somebody is meant for you and you're meant for them, you're going to be together, even if it takes 7 months or 8 months or 9 or 10. I don't understand why people be rushing. Be rushing through everything. They rush everything, rush to have children. And then when they have children, they start complaining about they don't have time to themselves. They can't take care of them. They need this, they need that. Take your daggone time and plan stuff. That's what it's all about. Planning and organizing, not jumping into every daggone thing. Y'all don't realize every day I have a plan. I organize every single day. That's why I knew that I was going to come online today and do this live and what time it's going to be over. Okay. Point blank. My whole day is organized. Okay. I organize everything, plan everything that I can, and I organize everything. A person who is not organized, to me, they just cluttered in the brain. I'm going to be perfectly honest. You know, that's one issue I had with a significant a person. Okay, I'm not going to say who it is. Just don't organize shit. I mean, who pays bills and stuff, right? And don't know what bills they're paying, how much the bills cost, how much they're going to have left. Who does this? That's weird. You're supposed to make a budget every week, month, year, day, or somewhere during that time to know how much money you got, how much your bills are, how much you're going to pay out, how much you're going to have left, what you're going to use for entertainment, and blase, blase. You should know this. You should never have to guess. I mean, and then also too, this same, well, not just this person, but a lot of people I know don't even be knowing how much money is coming out of their checking accounts. Why do you have to check your account every single fucking minute of the day? Because you don't know what's coming through. You don't remember what you paid. Who does this? That's why you're supposed to do record keeping, bookkeeping, or something. Write your stuff down. Write down what you paid, how much money you got in your checking account, what you paid, how much you're going to have left. When did you pay it? Checking accounts, some banks do it automatically. Okay, I think all banks do, where they tell you how much you got in the bank. When you have a check coming through, it tells you how much is left. Your part is to remember what you paid and write that down and keep your own personal journal of how much money you got left and stuff. I don't understand why people don't be organized like this. And then you want to talk to me? You can't even organize your bank account and your paycheck. How are you going to organize anything with me? Because you can't and you won't be able to do it. And okay, point blank. So I like people who are organized and just have control over their finances and things like that. Just like I don't like guys who like to rush through stuff. Why are you rushing? You got something to hide? And then to think about it, a lot of times when people are rushing and you get to know them, you do find out a lot of negative things about them. And I actually believe that's why some people rush. They want to hurry up and get you all wrapped up in them. So when you find out stuff about them, it's harder to let them go. I mean, almost every dude that I have ever met who try to rush, it be something wrong with them. For real, for real. It really does. And so I figure that they rush like that because they just trying to hurry up and get you to fall for them and stuff. And then when you find out whatever it is that you needed to know before you fell for them, it's harder to let that person go. I don't know why people do all that though, all that rushing and then get mad because you don't want to reciprocate feelings to them because they're rushing you. How the hell are you going to fall for somebody after week 1, 2, 3, or 4? And then you're going to get mad at the other person because that person don't feel the same way about you. That's crazy, y'all. Who does this? I like dudes who take their time. I'm not saying take all day. Well, I'm just saying go with the flow. Okay, date. You're not too old to date. You should date anybody you meet. Get to know them. Maybe get to know some family members too. Spend some time with them. Because how in the heck can you fall in love with somebody that you have never spent time with, did nothing with? And I'm not talking about no daggone sex because that should come later. I'm talking about spending time so you can know the character of this person and just know if y'all actually get along and are a match. Point blank. I don't understand why people do certain things they do, and then they wonder why relationships don't work out. See, when I meet a person, first thing first, like I told y'all before, when I'm meeting a person, I don't look at how much money this person got, not even their job. The first thing that I'm looking at is that damn face in that body. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. Okay. I'm looking at their fingernails when we get up closer. Because if your butt don't keep your fingernails nicely groomed and clean, your butt is nasty. Okay. Point blank. I'm looking at those teeth of yours. If those teeth are not clean, okay, because everybody can't have straight teeth. Some people have maybe a little crooked teeth or did something. I'm just saying if it's severely crooked and you're missing teeth, then I'm by. Just by. But I'm just saying, I'm looking at your teeth. Okay. I'm looking at your lips and make sure they're, soft looking, not all crusty looking, got something on them, you know what I'm saying? Not no lipstick and not like that, but just appealing lips. Come on now. You don't want nobody with no crusty, dry up, cracking lips and shit with things on them. Come on now. And then I'm looking at, the hair, if they have their hair cut, if their hair is groomed or whatever, their face, if their skin is glowing and, a lot of stuff I'll be looking at, okay? And then I'm looking at the overall body, okay? If they are nicely proportioned, okay? They don't have to be all muscular or anything like that, but I don't like thin dudes. I don't like really thin dudes or anything like that. I like medium-sized dudes. So as long as he's not skinny or overweight, I'm cool. And he has a nice proportion to his height, okay? So I'm looking at all that first, and then I'm checking out how he talks to me, okay? How we communicate together. So these are the things that attracts me to a person, how they talk and all that, not coming up to me telling me you look so good and all this other bull crap, or telling me you in love with me and you just met me a week or two ago and think I believe you. Are you crazy? We're not 18. We're not 20, 25, or 30 or 35. But even at 30, I didn't believe stuff like that. Okay. Even at 20 something I did. Maybe when I was like 18, maybe around that age, I was believing that's foolishness. But not when I got older, because no one can fall in love with you that quick. That's infatuation. That's not real love. And you can test it out if they stick with you. If you have an argument with a dude you just met, and y'all been talking for a little minute, and as soon as y'all have an argument, he want to bounce out and go talk to other women, he was never in love with you. He was not even worth your time. You shouldn't even get back together with him. Okay, because anybody who runs to the next person because y'all had some disagreements, they are not worth your time. And that's even women who do that. Okay, I'm talking to men too. That even applies to women who do that. Okay, and then these people be coming back to each other, talking about y'all love each other. You don't love nobody if you can run off to somebody else and be with them. And then anytime you're talking to a female or a man and they are talking to other people like they're talking to you, like cheating, you need to let them go. They're not even worth your time. And then another thing I hate while we talk about this real quick is guys and women who claim they leveled up when they stop talking to you. And then you go look at the person they supposedly leveled up with and they be horrible. Okay. The person be everything this guy or woman tried to make sure you weren't. How the hell are you going to tell me you're happy that I don't drink, I don't smoke, I'm not ghetto and hoodish, and I got my own place, I work, I got a degree, I'm doing well, and a lot of other stuff. And then you go to some hood rat that's a hood rat. How can you do that? And but yet you wanted to get mad at me because you wanted me not to be these things. If you do one little thing that looks like a hood radish behavior, a person trips out about that, but yet they go back and pick this same type of partner out in their so-called leveling up after you two stop talking. You don't even need to talk to this person ever again, point blank, whether it's a female or male, because this person is weird. Okay, I'm just be perfectly honest. And you know what? The thing is that the person probably could never handle you anyway. Let's keep it real. You was the real level up. Okay, that person is probably used to people that are down beneath. Because why would somebody, if you can break up with people and go to someone else, but why would you pick someone who is like the person you was trying to not tell your ex to be, even though your ex was never that person, but you go to a person like that? That's crazy. Only somebody a little touched in the head would do that. Because usually when you break up with people, at least I do, I always try to go up, not down, down, down. And if I tell you I don't like dudes who abuse alcohol, I'm not going to go to a drunk. If I tell you I don't like guys who smoke, I'm not going to go to a guy that smokes, okay? Unless he's smoking something for medical reasons or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go to something I'm trying to, that's lesser than what I already got. And if I happen to meet a dude and he has all the qualities I'm looking for, most of them, but say things don't work out, I'm not going to go to someone else that's lesser than this person and pretend like this person is up better. But yet that person is doing everything that I claim I don't like. To me, these type of people are fake, okay? And what it is that they are really the level down. And they are really something more than what you thought they're something else. They're not what you thought they were. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? They are not what you thought they was, because like I just told you, I have met dudes, right, that pretend they don't do this, they don't do that, okay, and try to pretend like they're somebody else. And then if we don't work out, they'll go to another person that's a fucking hood rat. Let me just put it like that. And then I found out that this person is also a hood rat. So that's why they went to what they really are comfortable with. They wasn't comfortable with me because you're not going to find me doing certain things, okay, point blank. Now, yes, I'll tell somebody how it is because I think you need to. Okay, you stay respectful, but you tell people how it is when they need to be told how it is. Okay, and if somebody disrespect me, they're going to get disrespected back because I don't be playing all that. You want respect, you have to give respect. Okay, I don't play that controlling stuff because I don't try to control no dude. When we first talk, I'll tell you what I like, you tell me what you like, and we see what we can do. But you don't control me, and I'm not going to control you because I'm not your mom. Okay, point blank. And that's what I expect in return. Anyway, people who control got mental issues going on. Okay, why would you be trying to control some man or some woman to get them to do everything you want them to do? That's not a relationship. That's a mom and dad role. Okay, and I'm not going to deal with that. That's another narcissistic behavior anyway. People trying to control each other, whether it's a female or male. Why do people think they can do this? I'm not going to settle for that. I'm not going to deal with a dude who try to control me to point blank. He can give me advice. He can tell me what he don't like. But don't be trying to tell me what the day going to do, especially somebody I just met and we're just dating. Y'all need to sit down somewhere. I've been married for the longest, separated right now, legally separated, about to get a divorce. But my ex never tried to control me. He would tell me stuff he didn't agree with, and I would change it. You know what I'm saying? Or he would say, no, you shouldn't do this. But he did not try to force me to do anything at all. Like I remember when I first started working for Lyft, he was like, "Why are you working for Lyft? Why are you taking a job like that? Why come you just want to go back to teaching or something?" And I told him I didn't want to. He didn't try to make me go back into teaching or get something else um, that he approves of. He told me I can do however I want to, and that's what I did do. Okay, you can't control other people's lives. At least you shouldn't be. And any person let a man or woman do this, you guys are weak. Point blank. Control your own life. Make your own destiny. When you meet a significant other, a possible significant other, he or she supposed to be a complement of you. He or she should add to you, and you should add to him or her. Neither one should be controlling each other. Y'all should work together as a team. Yes, you can give each other advice. Okay. Yes, you can say, I don't like it when you do this, or whatever the case is, but you shouldn't be controlling anybody. Control yourself, control your kids. You shouldn't even be controlling them. You know what I'm saying? Tell them what to do. Okay. No one likes to be controlled. Point blank. Yes, we all have rules and things like that. And that's why you lay them out when you first meet people. So if they don't like your rules or you don't like their rules, then y'all just don't even finish on. And I always tell dudes my rules because I got a bunch of them. Okay. There's a lot of stuff I'm just not going to play about. And they basically are simple. The cheating, the hitting, keep your hands to yourself. If you want to cheat, let me know, and you can be by yourself. No disrespect. Now, sometimes you do have to get a little disrespectful at times, but I'm saying that consistent disrespect. No controlling and things like that. Simple. And, maintain your business. Point blank. It's very simple. So I don't know why people do these crazy things in relationships when they first meet people, tell them these lies about being in love. You don't love nobody when you first met them. And I don't care what y'all say about that. No one falls in love that quick because I just don't believe they do. How you going to fall in love with somebody you don't even know? And it takes a while to get to know people too. I forgot how many months or years they said. I think they said what? At least 6 months to get to know someone. And then y'all running around telling people y'all love each other at week 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, but can't even pull it together if some type of bad thing happens. Y'all don't even be there for each other, but yet y'all love each other. The first time you playing around with each other, but y'all love each other. The first argument or disagreement you blabber it out on YouTube, but y'all love each other. And then you let other people talk about the person you're with, but y'all love each other. Y'all stop with that, okay? I know what love is, and I know one damn thing. A lot of people throw that word out, and they don't mean it. Point blank. And that's why I never tell people I love them unless I actually feel some type of love for them. And there's different types of love, too, and different degrees of it, okay? Point blank. And I dislike men who throw that word around trying to get what they trying to get, especially old ass dudes. Y'all need to sit y'all old ass down. When you get over 40 years old, you need to cut that out. I expect a dude that's younger to play games like that, not some over the hill ass dude at 40 years old playing games like he's 20. I have met guys that's 30 some years old and they be more mature in the mind than some of these dudes over 40. And I'm not lying about that. My friend who I met at 37 years old has more sense than a lot of guys I have met. Because let me tell you something. All this time he's been knowing me, he knows what makes me mad. You know what? He doesn't even argue with me if I argue about certain things. And we are just friends too, but we are close friends. No sexual friends or nothing like that, just close friends. I mean, he did like me and stuff, but it just couldn't be because of some situations and stuff. So we maintain friendships. But at times, I have to go off and things, but he does not. He's not argumentative. So he doesn't argue back. And guess who shuts up? I do. A lot of people don't know that. You don't argue. It takes two to argue. I don't know why people waste their time arguing back and forth with people. I mean, yeah, you say whatever you want to say at first, and then after that, you just be like, okay, let this nutty fruitcake go ahead and argue with themselves. They do the same thing on YouTube, y'all. They bicker back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. For what purpose? And then they don't really even know each other. It'd be like all internet stuff. beefing on internet or foolishness. Who does this? And then you look at the people, they be like 40 something, almost 50 years old, 50 something, 55, damn near almost 60, and be arguing back and forth. I'm actually thinking they doing it to get views. Because why would you argue with someone that you don't know? Why? And then, okay, so now it's 2023, and I remember looking at people's videos when 2023 came, before it came, and then I was hearing everybody say, "Oh, we're gonna leave everything that was 2022 behind in 2022." Okay, 2 days later, 3 days later, they back to 2022, talking about the same bull crap that they was arguing about way back in 2022. And the thing about it, I don't see anything being done about anything. People running around here talking about they trying to help this person, that person, but I don't see anything happening but arguing and putting bull crap up on YouTube, trying to convince people of stuff. Like I said before, I don't understand a lot of things in life with people because I don't be doing all this stuff. Yes, I can argue with certain people, not no damn YouTube friends, I tell you that. If I argue on YouTube, I'm arguing with somebody that I was dating or someone I was talking to, not no bull crap, not no YouTube friends. Okay, I remember a couple of years ago, like I told y'all before, I got in a little small argument with a YouTuber. She wanted to go back and forth and back and forth, but Shay didn't go back and forth with this crazy ass lady. I really didn't. Okay, I don't got time for that. And all them threats about where you gonna come, you're not gonna come nowhere. Everybody always somebody gonna pull up. Only certain type of people pull up. And usually they're not telling you on YouTube that they're gonna pull up. That's silly. Okay. So I was like, you know what? Let me just stop watching this Dodo Birds videos and block her stupid ass and just stay off her page. And the whole thing was cut off just like that. Because I don't have time to be going back and forth with some woman on YouTube that I'll never probably see. Now, I'm from the same place she's from, though, but I'll never see her or anything else. And then the argument was over something that should have never been talked about like it was talked about in the first place. I was, honestly, I was just defending the person they was talking about because it was a little girl who got kidnapped and murdered. And I didn't like what people were saying about it because I'm the type of person that'll speak up, especially if I'm in the the group or whatever the case is. I'll speak up. I don't sit back and let people say certain things, especially not about a child, And I said something, she didn't agree with whatever it was I said at that particular time and got mad. And her and I got into it. But like I said, I squashed that because I'm not going to keep on going back and forth with some stupid clown on YouTube that I'll never see. She's not going to pull up. I'm not pulling up. So what's the point? No one is pulling up. No one is pulling up. So what's the point of getting on YouTube talking about and stuff? And I just really don't see why people waste their time talking about the same crap every single day. And I'm beginning to think some people don't have no content too. There are so many topics you can discuss on YouTube. Why is it that some people discuss the same thing? The same thing over and over. And then I'm thinking to myself, maybe if everybody stopped watching the videos, then they would stop talking about it. Or maybe if people stop responding, maybe they will stop talking about it. But I think people must like it because if you're replying back to stuff or posing as other people responding back to stuff, you're encouraging the behavior and you have to like it. Okay, point blank. Because when you don't want to be bothered with certain things, you don't keep on going back and forth. You don't even reply to it, respond to. You may watch the videos, but you're not going to reply. Because I watch many videos and I hear many things every day. I just don't go and say shit to nobody or anything else. I just sit in the bushes and watch. And half the time I'm laughing because it'd be so funny. I'm not going to lie. Half of the time I'm laughing because it'd be so funny because I'm just trying to figure out why do people consume their life with foolishness on YouTube. And then I'm wondering if some of these people, are they truly happy? Because how can you just be tripping out every single day about the same topic? And then you got those who talking about, well, I'm trying to get something done. You ain't trying to get shit done. Because if you're just trying to get something done, you won't be wasting your time on YouTube arguing and showing bull crap versus going to the proper authorities to get something done or doing what you say you're going to do. to get something done. What's the point? I guarantee y'all it'll be 6 months later, this year, and some of these people are going to be talking about the same thing, and they still going to be beefing. It ain't a damn thing will be done about it. Whatever they beefing about, they're not going to have any accomplishments. It's going to still be arguing over the same stuff 6 months later. So therefore, it'll be a whole year and a half that they're sitting online arguing about the same topic, nothing accomplished, nobody in jail, nobody nowhere, and they're just gonna still be arguing about the same old shit versus getting on their YouTube pages talking about some other stuff that somebody may want to hear about. I know why they do it though, because the other content ain't gonna bring nobody in. Point blank. Every year on YouTube they check to see if you have your 4,000 or 5,000 watch hours, right? And your 1,000 subscribers. Most people keep the subscribers, but it's those watch hours that's hard to get. So you have to keep those up in order to stay monetized. Okay, so people would do anything to keep those watch hours there, to get those watch hours so they can stay monetized. Everybody be on YouTube talking about you can't make no money, you don't get no money on YouTube. Okay, so get your ass off of YouTube trying to make it. Stop being monetized. Get your ass off of here. Because I think most people, not everybody, most people are on YouTube because they want to be seen. That's the first thing. They want to be heard. They got something to say. And most want to get monetized to make some type of extra money. It's just some people are very successful at it. And why people hate on people who are successful at it, I don't understand that either. Why people hate on people who are successful at getting money off of YouTube, I don't understand that. Why do people be jealous? If you got YouTubers and they're making a lot of money on YouTube and people are super chatting them and they're getting cash out, why is that your concern? Why is that your concern, how much money they get? You wouldn't even know how much money they get if you wasn't lurking on their pages. And if people want to give out their money, as long as they're not coerced or forced to do it, why are you concerned about that? I don't give a crap. What you need to do is get like them and get you some money on your YouTube channel. Because look, I don't be hating on people getting super chats, cash apps, and making money off YouTube. I just hope to get monetized and people cash out me to do things on my channel and super chat me when I get monetized and cash out me before I monetize. I'm not going to sit here and hate on somebody else because whatever they're doing, their audience like it. And they're not forcing their audience to give them money. They're just giving them money. I have been on people's YouTube pages, like even back from 2019. Okay. Like this one YouTuber I was watching, I have never seen so many people super chat what they were shooting this dude and his wife. And I was like, wow, I wish I could do the same thing on my page. But everybody don't have the same, this girl calling me. Just let that ring stop. When it rings, you can't even stop it without declining the call. And then I think sometimes they can see when you decline the call, so I don't want her to know I declined the call. So let me wait. I'll call her back in a minute because I'll be off in a minute. But like I said, I don't even see why people get mad about all that type of stuff and be tripping out. And like I said, the guy who I'm talking about that I was watching 2019, I'm not gonna give his YouTube channel off, but he was getting so many donations and stuff. And I was like, wow, I wish I could do that. But I realized that everybody don't have that same type of what's the word I'm looking for? They don't have that same type of charm or talent to encourage people or likability or whatever they do that for as others. So I don't really get mad when I see that. I actually be like, oh, that's good. And then I saw a few more YouTubers, get a lot of cash out, super chats and all that. I never once got jealous. I was actually happy for them. Just like now when I watch YouTubers who get a bunch of super chats and cash apps and their channels are doing good. Why would I be jealous? So what I'm saying all in all is that we need to stop focusing on foolishness, okay? We need to stop focusing on foolishness with people that we meet. Stop believing foolishness. Stop believing these fairy tale romances where you meet a man or a woman and he's telling you that they're in love with you after week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They don't even know you. Stop going to people's YouTube pages, worrying about how many super chats, cash apps they get, how many subscribers they got, how many subscribers paying for a membership, and all this other foolishness. Get like them. Okay, get like them. Get your channel to be successful. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not going to be sitting up here getting jealous over some damn YouTuber on YouTube. Okay, I'm trying to get like them, not get like them if they're doing weird stuff, but I'm just saying get like them and be successful on my YouTube channel. That's what I'm saying. I don't have time to be jealous of other people on YouTube, people I don't even know anyway. That if I were not to go to their channels, I wouldn't even know they exist. So 2024, this ain't even 2023, we definitely have to make a change and stick with it. Point blank. Stop getting these relationships, meaning these men and these women believing that they're in love with you and you don't even know them. Stop. If you telling people this, stop telling them this too. Because you're not in love with nobody after week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First, get to know a person anyway. Get to know them, spend time with them, know what their likes, dislikes are, know if you really like them for real, and if they really like you before jumping into I love you and I want to have sex and everything else. That's why relationships don't last and marriages don't either, because people be playing. Stop going to people's YouTube pages, tripping out about how many cash apps, how much they are, who paying a membership, who doing this. Stop getting on YouTube, right? Talking about the same foolishness over and over again, bickering with people, and nothing is being solved. Y'all just bickering. And then the sad thing about a couple people that I watch who do beefs, nobody is even replying back to them. Not on YouTube anyway. So what's the point of beefing? You're beefing by yourself. And then you're looking crazy. The only people who are supporting you are crazy people that's crazy just like you. Because who in the right mind would sit there and let a so-called friend sit up on YouTube and talk about the same thing over and over and over again, and no one is really watching them for real, and nobody's really supporting them for real, and no accomplishments has been made, and you really don't have real evidence. You're just showing stuff because you think this is evidence, but it's not really real evidence. Why do people do this? But then you want to talk about other YouTubers who do this when you're doing the same thing. I don't know, y'all. Some people got to do better. I say that again, and I'm saying it now. Some people have to do better, point blank, in everything. That's on YouTube, in relationships, with their lives, everything. And the next guy I meet, I'm going to make sure his ass is not on YouTube. And if he is, he's going to be doing business stuff for real, and it's going to show, and he's not going to be an immature type that's on YouTube exposing him and I relationship or things that he does not like about me and blase. We're not going to do that, point blank. If something that he objects or has a concern with regarding me, he needs to tell me about it, not go on YouTube telling these hags about it, because they can't do a darn thing. Okay, they don't even know the person. So I'm gonna make sure the next guy I meet will be like that, point blank. And when I meet him and we're dating and everything else, I'm gonna let him come on my channel so y'all can see the type of guy that I actually like, so y'all can know what's up with Shades Tube and how Shades Tube flow. Okay, don't be listening to people on YouTube trying to tell you about somebody you don't know nothing about. That's another thing. Don't do that, because usually when people tell you about somebody else that they have never met, they're going from hearsay, and usually hearsay is from a person that may be mad with that person, so it don't mean that it's entirely true. Also, people mix in truth with non-truth. That's why anything that I say, I bag it up. As y'all saw that some months ago, I bag it up with proof, actual proof, from my damn phone, so nobody can lie. Okay, real proof. Anything that I show you, just like when I do these news articles, everything that I told you about came from Newsbreak, and Newsbreak got it from different sources like KTL News and things like that. No made up stuff on this channel. Okay, no made up stuff. Not about me or anything else. I don't have time for that. I'm not going to sit on here and tell you guys I'm rich, because I'm not. Because if I was rich, I'll be giving out cash giveaways, and I'll send it to you right then and there. I don't play that stuff about I'm doing a cash giveaway, you get it next week. F that. If I do a cash giveaway, you get that money right then and there through Cash App, if you have a Cash App. If you don't got a Cash App, we'll get it to you another type of way. Okay, so if I was rich like that, that's what I would be doing on my channel. I'll be helping a lot of people. Okay, so I'm not rich, but I still do cash giveaways. Sometime throughout the year, I'll do 1 or 2. Not that many, but 1 or 2 because I'm not monetized. Or either a gift card giveaway or something like that where you can go to the store and shop. That's usually for like my shopping channel side of this channel. You know, I usually give out gift baskets with some cheap stuff and then some good stuff and then a gift card and stuff. But on this side of my channel, if I ever do a giveaway, it will be a little small Cash App giveaway. And I'm not talking about no damn $100 or nothing like that. I told you I keep it real. I'm talking about like $25, $20, stuff like that. You know, just gas money or go out and get you something to eat money, not pay your bill money and things like that. Okay, because I'm not rich. So I don't get on my channel and perpetrate. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, point blank. Everything that you hear is the real Sharon, the real Shades too. Point blank. I told y'all and I say it again. I am on YouTube doing videos because I love shopping, not where I just shop and just use money that I shouldn't use or I'm just hoarding stuff. No, I just like going shopping. And then when I shop, I like to show people deals and bargains. And I like to show them what I got on a deal or bargain. I love Dollar Tree because it's a fun store. But I also shop at other stores. But one thing that I did notice, you know, YouTube, when I go to like expensive stores, some people don't really want to see that because they can't, you know, probably afford to shop there or it's not in their budget. So I stopped doing that and I just showed the Dollar Tree stuff or stores somewhat like that, or like stores like Hobby Lobby, because I don't consider everything at Hobby Lobby as being expensive, or Home Goods or Ross or Burlington, or occasionally, you know, some upper scale stores I'll go to, you know, just because I like going to those stores and stuff. And then I do my walkthroughs and mostly in Dollar Tree and Five and Below because that's what they want to see. Okay. They don't want to see me walk through Chanel. You're not going to walk through Chanel and put it on camera anyway. You're just not going to do that. Okay. Or Versace or Philip Klein or nowhere else because they don't want cameras in there. Versace did let me take pictures in the store. Okay. But I couldn't like record everything. So I don't show those type of stores. Okay. So I try to stick to that. So when I do giveaways on that side of my channel, like I said before, I give away, you know, like gift baskets coming from different places or whatever the case is, but mainly Dollar Tree because that's what my shopping side of my channel consists of. But on this side, like I said, it'll be cash giveaways. I'll talk about different topics on this side of the channel, go over news articles for the day or whatever, and just talk about different subjects, point blank on this live. And these videos will always be live. My other videos will always be pre-recorded so people can make, you know, separate the two. If somebody don't want to see a live, they know what to go to, just the videos. If somebody wants to see the live and not the videos, they know just to look at the lives. That's why I do it like that. But on my channel, you're going to see the real Shades too. No faking over here. Things that I don't want you to know, you won't know. Things that I do want you to know, you will know. Point blank. And any questions you got, you can ask me. Certain things I don't disclose because this is YouTube, a public forum, and I don't think everybody needs to know everything about you because you never know who you may be talking to, who's watching you. Okay, certain things people will not know, you know, but certain things I do tell on YouTube because it's not like a big secret, or anything. But over here, you won't see no beefing. Now, occasionally you may see me go off on someone if they come over here with some foolishness, but like going back and forth, you would never see that. You would never see that. I only did that one time, and that's because that was a personal situation and something happened, and that's why that was there. Those videos are like on private setting. So I won't even be showing those, you know, ever again. If you didn't copy it, you would never see it again. But they're on my private list or whatever you call that. So the public can't see it. And of course I lost a bunch of hours from that. But you know, I wasn't doing those videos because of some damn hours or anything like that. I was doing the videos because I was pissed, okay? And the person was lying and I had to clear myself and let people know what was up. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. Because I don't have no reason to get on YouTube and lie to no fucking body because nobody on here knows me. My family members don't even watch my videos. Because if they did, I would have more views. So, and more subscribers. I would already be monetized if they was watching. Okay, so yeah, I didn't have, the only reason why I had to go back and do a beef back is because of the situation and what was occurring, point blank. And you would never see that again on YouTube unless someone pushes me and I have to defend myself. But it won't be like a beef going back and forth because I don't really do all that with strangers, okay? Period and stuff. Because most of the time you're wasting your time anyway, and you're wasting your breath arguing back and forth with people on YouTube that you really don't even know. All right. So otherwise, guys, we're going to go ahead and get ready to end this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Don't forget to go back and watch the other videos for at least 30 seconds and thumbs up those and watch my shorts. Okay. Sometimes YouTube don't show those shorts, but you can just go to my page and you'll see them. They shadow ban people sometimes. I don't know why I be shadow banned, but I don't know. But sometimes they do that, just like TikTok. Check me out on TikTok too at Shades Tube, and check out MSSA on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Check those videos out, even though I haven't put up any new ones yet, and like those videos. And don't forget to thumbs these videos up or thumb them down or whatever, and leave a comment if you like. Okay, my next live will be Friday, and it will be an open panel, and I'm gonna try to do that live in the evening, but not too late. Okay, guys, so I'm getting ready to go because I have to go to my urology to get my acupuncture for my bladder and stuff, and I need to go to work, and I got to go make a stop before I go to the doctor at 3 o'clock. I got to go do something real quick, and I need to call my ex, so I'm getting ready to get off of here. All right, so you guys take care, have a great remaining Wednesday, and I'll see you in my next video. All right, guys, take care. Peace out. You know what I'm about to do. Let me put this little thing up here first. Let me put this up there. There you go. You know what I'm about to do next. Turn the music up. And I'm heading out, guys. Talk to you later.